Good morning, this is the Josh Widdicombe show. I am... You said I need to address the fact I'm croaky. I don't think I am croaky.
I would disagree with that.
Would you? It's Christmas. Can we have a Christmas bed?
Okay. Let me get the
I can't believe you don't like Christmas.
I love Christmas.
You just don't like it invading your professional life. Let's have it. Let's have a bit of... There we go. There we go. Yes. That's much nicer, isn't it? I feel like I'm not saying when I went Christmas shopping in John Lewis yesterday that it was busy, but you know when you go to a festival and your phone doesn't work properly because there's too many people in the same place? I had that in John Lewis. I couldn't believe it. I had to go out to make I needed to phone someone to discuss a present idea I had. I had to leave John Lewis, 5th floor, onto the street, make the phone call, then go back into John Lewis. Unbelievable. Still, got them the second penguin, so that's a bonus for them. Sorry, made myself laugh. How's your week been, Neil?
My week's been good, yeah. Very good, actually.
Have you done your Christmas shopping?
Haven't done anything.
You haven't done anything?
No,
me neither.
My wife's taking care of it all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very 2014. What are you getting your wife? She's not listening.
She probably is listening.
Oh, is she?
It's always on in the house.
Let's see if she's listening without you texting her. Alex, if you're listening, text in. What's the number?
83936.
83936. And if she's listening, she'll text in the next 3 minutes. If she's not listening, then she doesn't love you.
It won't take me 3 minutes to realise that.
So, do you like Christmas, Charles?
Love it.
Love it. Great. It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got a tree in the corner.
I know, that's tree in the corner. And, yeah? Come on, we got off to an absolute flyer here. It's probably the best opening link we've ever done. It's tree in the corner. It's a R.E.M. reference.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously, there's a slight issue that I've lost my phone this morning because I went out last night. So we'll keep you informed, listeners. But my phone is currently in Southall in West London. And we phoned the taxi driver, and he couldn't be bothered to get out of bed.
We woke him up.
Fair enough.
Josh Widdicombe, XFM.
And breaking news: Neil's wife doesn't love him.
She just hasn't texted in. She's probably busy with our child.
Well, you know, tell yourself that, mate. Now, any other business in which we have your pedantic issues with the show? Readers, listeners, viewers, whatever you want to call yourself, you can view us. If you're sat in the foyer of Global Radio, then you can see the room. That's the only place we can see it, isn't it?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Or I suppose through the window.
Well, we're 3 floors up.
If you could see through the window, like if your house looked through the window, would you listen live so that you could really get the full enjoyment of it? People don't know we're doing it naked. It's unbelievable. If we uphold the complaint, and we never reject them. Dear Josh, having only recently discovered the show, terrible, I have spent some time catching up on missed episodes. I recently listened to episode 78. Unbelievable. Imagine that. That's 78 episodes, about 45 minutes a pop. It's about 60 hours of their life gone. Never to get back. I recently listened... Worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I recently listened to episode 78, a rollover topic, a fresh topic, which during the Any Other Business section, a listener, open brackets, Sean, close brackets, wrote in regarding producer Neil being ridiculed for listening to tapes of XFM. This has been a big topic, hasn't it?
There's been a few points raised on it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realise it was such a divisive discussion point. The listener addressed the email, Dear Josh, producer Neil, et al., which is, in fact, incorrect use of the phrase et al. This is exactly what we're looking for. This phrase, sorry, I'm quite breathy.
It's good.
I'm going to take my headphones off because I'm very breathy in my own ears. I feel like I'm kind of heavy breathing to myself. The phrase is used when referencing more than two authors and is supposed to follow only the main author's name, open brackets, which of course in this case would be producer Neil, as we all know how little you contribute to the show, close brackets. I mean, fair enough. Sorry to call out a fellow complainer, yours pedantly, Timothy. Dear presenter Josh, producer Neil and intern Charles, during episode 87, interestingly a switch of 78, When talking to Rose from Birthday Girls, she claimed that she wished that Pogs were banned from her school because her mother was into healthy eating and she wasn't allowed crisps. The interesting thing here is this Ben from Lewisham, who sent this, has capped up POG and Pogs. So the first time I read this, I thought he meant POGs, and I didn't know what that meant. Pogs isn't an acronym, is it?
No, that's a name, isn't it?
It's not UNICEF.
No.
She claimed that this meant that she could never get POGs, and as a result, she made her own. What Rose was referring to was the Walker's promotional item, the Tazo, which was similar to POGs, which was simple cardboard bottle cap style disc, but in the UK can be differentiated by their grooves enabling multiple Tazos to be linked to build shapes. I remember the Tazo, love the Tazo. Yours pedantically, Ben from Lewisham.
Upheld?
I think that's upheld, yeah. Did you collect Pogs or Tazos, Neil?
I think I was Tazos because I love crisps.
Do you love crisps?
I love crisps.
Do you?
Yeah.
We've never covered this. We probably never will. Dear Josh, matters arising from episode 84. 3 words. Cabbaging the resolution. May I point your attention to your remark in the 13th minute when you said you saw Wes Brown make the biggest mistake of all time on Sunday Supplement. Although Wes Brown's mistakes are many and various, this was shown on Goals on Sunday, open brackets, Sky's version of Match of the Day with the bloke from GMTV, close brackets, rather than Sunday Supplement, open brackets, journalists sitting around a breakfast table, close brackets. Please stick to 90s football references rather than discussing the modern day era, Joe. Couldn't agree more. I mean, that, to me, is textbook AOB. Textbook any other business. Yeah, because the mistake Wes Brown would make on Sunday Supplement would be like turning to the wrong page of the paper.
Actually eating a whole croissant.
Yeah, actually eating croissant. Talking about a story in the front section of the paper rather than the sports pages. The thing I think about is, right, oh, no, don't go there, Wes. If you've got any other business, email us, josh@xfm.co.uk.
Josh Widdicombe. Podcast XFM.
We have 6 text topics today. We've absolutely gone for it. But we're going to roll them over to next week as well. So do text in, because otherwise next week's going to be really empty. Now, shall I just run through them?
Go on.
Normally we do 2, we're doing 6. What a world. They're all Christmassy. Get the bed. It's my clicking, guys. Right. Homemade presents. Imagine if I sung them all. Homemade presents for Christmas. That's got. I mean, have you ever homemade a present?
Oh, numerous times. Actually, I'm a little bit fearful because at the moment, a lot of my friends on Facebook have children that are slightly older than my daughter, and they're putting pictures up of stuff they've made at school. I'm like, it looks rubbish. It's a bit of pasta with glitter. How can you get excited about that?
Exactly.
But I'm going to have to be that man soon.
You're going to have. You wouldn't take much. Strangest place you've been on Christmas Day. That's a good one. Homemade presents, guys. You must have something on that. If you don't have something on that, strangest place you've been on Christmas Day. Cornwall. Next. Secret Santa disasters. Have you received a bad Secret Santa present? Have you got someone really bad in Secret Santa? I have. This year. I can't talk about it, though, because it's secret. In many ways, Secret Santa disasters is a difficult one because the first rule of Secret Santa disasters. Christmas journeys. I'm flying back from New York, Charles, at 7 a.m. on January the 1st. What do we think that flight's going to be like?
Horrendous.
I mean, do you think it'll be... Would you stay up?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you, Charles?
Yeah.
Because you need to be at the airport at 4:30, probably. Mm-hmm. So you're going to need to leave New York at 3:30. You're definitely going to be up to at least 12:30. The whole 12:10 maybe. The whole thing's going to be an absolute debacle. So that's my Christmas journey. Bad Christmas journeys we've had. We'll call that the planes, trains and automobiles subject. Dinner disasters. Christmas dinner disasters, not general. And unique Christmas dinner recipes. Anything on that, Neil? Shall I hit you up?
Yeah, go for it.
Because my parents are vegetarian. Do you know what we have for Christmas dinner?
Nut roast.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Vegetable lasagna.
What?
With the trimmings. Vegetable lasagna, roast potatoes, bread sauce. Don't mind if I do. Brussels sprouts.
I've got nothing. What? Why?
Well, it's Christmas.
Do you all kind of go, oh, extra black pepper on that?
Yep. It's like Bella Pasta, mate. Have you ever gone into Bella Pasta, ordered the lasagna and gone, you got any roast spuds with that? I want a double carb and then get some bread sauce. Triple crown, they call it. The carbohydrate triple crown. Have you got anything for unique Christmas dinner recipes?
There was a guy at my school called Matt, and he wouldn't eat Christmas dinner. So and he loved Chinese food, so his parents on Christmas Eve used to get 3 lots of Chinese food that he would then have. Yes. Christmas Day, Christmas night as well.
Why did they get it delivered on Christmas Eve?
Because it wasn't open.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the local Chinese for them. So yeah, he'd have something on Christmas kind of lunch, then everyone else would
Christmas in China.
Yeah.
I was just checking.
Yeah. And then Boxing Day as well. But I was like, what?
Wow. So I'm having vegetable lasagna till about the 28th, mate.
Josh Widdicombe.
Pick apart the stereophonics. I messed that up, didn't I, Neil? Doesn't matter, let's move on. Probably best not to draw attention to it. Rhys James, good morning.
Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, show debutante.
Long-time listener, first-time guest.
Yes,
thrilled to be here.
That's what I want to hear. You and Ivo, the 2 listeners.
At last. I don't want to give the game away, mate, but I have revised for this.
Yes, good. Your show in Edinburgh was the first one. I went with Neil, in fact.
Yes.
It's the first one we saw. Got off the train and went.
Thank God.
You created a real issue because I went to see your show, and then I tweeted that I really enjoyed it, and then I realised I was going to have to tweet about every show I went to.
Precedent.
Yeah, I'd set a precedent.
I actually noticed that, Josh.
Did you?
I thought, oh, he really liked the show then. Then I saw he's tweeting about blooming everything.
Bloody lazy Susan. Very good, best show. One of the top 5 shows I've ever seen.
Best show?
What?
Did you say best show?
Yeah, it's quite insulting.
No,
actually.
not the best show I've ever seen. The best show I've ever seen. Let's not get into that. It's not. No one's interested. How are you?
I'm all right.
Are you a Christmassy person? Let's have the music now. He doesn't like
I might
doing it.
be once this music kicks in.
Can we have the Jonah Louis one?
No.
Why not?
It's too niche.
Okay. Too niche for XFM, that's me. Are you a Christmassy person?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what does that really mean?
I don't know. Do you like Christmas?
Yeah, I don't hate Christmas.
You don't hate Christmas?
As far as, I don't dislike the amazing holiday of Christmas.
Yeah, some people don't like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Basically, the question is, do you like your family? That's the question.
Yeah, I think I do like them.
Yeah, good.
They pay for a lot of stuff, so quite keen on them.
They're bankrolling.
Yeah.
There's the 6 subjects, so they're on a piece of paper. Right. I could read them. Shall we read them out?
Yeah, go on.
Why don't you read them out, Rhys?
6 subjects today are homemade presents, strangest place you've been on Christmas Day, secret Santa disasters, Christmas journeys, whatever that means, dinner disasters, and unique Christmas dinner recipe.
Christmas journeys is emotionally.
Oh, I've been on a few of those, let me tell you. Once it gets to 3 a.m. on Christmas Day and you're pouring your heart out to your uncle, I mean...
That's a Christmas journey.
That's a Christmas journey that you can't come back from.
Would you like to pontificate on any of those subjects?
Yeah, I heard a story last night about a homemade present. So my friend this year is making his girlfriend a lamp.
A lamp?
Yeah, which is insane, right?
Yeah, of course.
And he's made it. He's already made it, supposedly, but he got it checked by an electrician. So he's made this lamp, it's finished, got it checked by an electrician who told him that it's not earthed, and if he gives it to her in its current state, it will kill her. So
he's undecided at this moment.
Yeah, he's not sure how the relationship's going to play out. But he also said the reason he feels a need to make something homemade that has some sentimental value is because last year he got her a tracksuit. Which is,
wow.
Ludicrous.
But what, does she need a lamp, do you think?
Presumably, but not a lethal one.
That's the kind of thing you do at school for your GCSE project. Did he say if it's a different type? Has he done anything that makes it feel homemade?
I don't know. All I know is I'm making her a lamp and it's gonna kill her. That's what I've been told.
That is great. I don't know what earthed means. You will, won't you, Neil?
Just basically means that it won't kill you if you touch it in some way.
It means basically, if it's not earthed, it means the whole thing is live.
Yeah.
So if you touch any part of I learned this when hearing the anecdote. If you touch any part of the lamp, it will just electrocute you, right? Wow. Is that correct?
Pretty much.
Thank God he got it checked.
I know.
I wonder whether he'd have been liable.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not move into that.
That's for the courts to deal with in the future.
Suddenly we're getting into Oscar Pistorius territory. Let's move on. So we're looking for tweets or texts, 83936, or tweet us at XFM. The 6 subjects are, Rhys?
Homemade presents, strangest place you've been on Christmas Day. I can actually tell you a quick story about that.
You got time for that?
Yeah.
So I haven't really been anywhere strange, but I did see something strange. So last year was the first time on Christmas I went for a walk. Have you ever done that on Christmas Day?
Walk. I love a Christmas walk.
It's the first time I'd done that. I went for a walk in Verulamium Park in St Albans. We were walking through there, and it was not a weird place to be. It was full of people enjoying Christmas. But we were there about midday, and there was a family there having packed lunches on Christmas Day. And everyone was just, you could see everyone walking past sort of staring and being like, come on, mate. Do you know what day it is? Do you think everyone's just out for a walk, weirdly, on this holiday, wearing their jumpers?
Packed lunches? That's bizarre. I like to go for a solo Christmas walk. I don't get phone reception at my parents' house.
You go for a solo Christmas walk?
Yeah.
Probably the bleakest thing I've ever heard.
Josh Widdicombe. Podcast.
We're talking all things Christmas.
Indeed.
Nice catch-all, isn't it? That should be what... If you've got anything to do with Christmas, just text us, 83936, or tweet us at XFM.
That is a sentence of a desperate man.
Just hello? Hello? Is anyone out there?
Someone text us.
Is this a solo Christmas walk? Someone has texted us.
Even if you think I've been misold PPI, just text in, just anything.
Threats, if you've got 2 for 1 deal. Now, this is James who's had a kiss. I don't know where I stand on that. That's a different discussion.
Christmas, everyone's merry. You're allowed to do that.
Are you? Okay. Mistletoe, I suppose. For Secret Santa, I got the girl in my halls of residence I really hated, so I gave her a bag of flour.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if that's punishment, really, enough.
No, it depends what you're using it for. If you're going to use it for a prank, then I suppose.
Yeah. If it's above a doorway.
Yeah.
Are you a Secret Santa?
I've done it once.
I suppose you're self-employed.
Yeah, I did it once, the first year of university, and I mean, it went so well that we never did it again. It pretty much ended the friendship.
Who did you get?
I got my best friend, and he got me.
Oh, that's all right. Did you know?
No, but he got me a lava lamp, which is a bold thing to get anyone above the age of 7.
What was the budget?
I think it was about £10, and I think he spent about 30 because he just really wanted me to get me a lava lamp. He was buying one for himself, and he thought I'll just get 2 in the checkout.
Why not?
I got him the single CD of Life by Des'ree. And I didn't buy it. I didn't even buy it. I had it. So I just gave him that single, and he gave me a lava lamp, and it sort of terminated the friendship there and then.
Oh, that's a sad story, isn't it, really?
A Christmas...
I don't think Secret Santa's a great thing.
No. It doesn't make... I mean, it just always goes...
Do you want someone you know? Or do you do it at XFM, Neil?
Not unless they've just decided to not include me. Which is a possibility.
It'd be difficult to buy for.
The topic this week is Bleak Christmas. Solo walks and not being included in Secret Santa.
I think Secret Santa, I'm firmly against, but you have to join in.
Yeah.
Because you can't say I'm out.
My brother did it at university as well, and one of his friends, it got to the hour before it was due, and one of his friends, who's a bit of a sort of Steve-O from Jackass character, so mentally ill, he was panicking, didn't know what to get, so he just went into Tesco's, and they were just walking around. He was looking for inspiration, and apparently he just kept saying stuff like, Joe, he's drinking a lot of water, isn't he, at the moment? He's really into his water, and he bought him 2 gallons of water as the Secret Santa gift.
Because we're doing it on the sitcom I'm filming at the moment, we're all in it, and I didn't realise that this is how it works, that there's a tree, so you have to deposit your gift under the tree, but you can't be seen doing it, because obviously it can't be seen who you've bought for. So you've got to kind of smuggle the gift under the tree. Is this how it works?
Well,
I've never heard of that before, but I like it.
But I have implemented the rule that we're not opening individually. We're all going to open at the same time, so that under the cover of darkness.
No pressure. Presumably you are not allowed to announce who you've got and what you've got on air.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Do they listen?
I got the name of the person, and I had no idea who it was.
That's the That's the issue with Secret Santa when you're Googling the person. That's when it's gone wrong.
Yeah. He's got a namesake who is a celebrity, and I genuinely toyed with getting him that celebrity's book.
God, think of the amount of copies of that book that person's already got.
Josh Widdicombe.
XFM on a Sunday morning. Josh Widdicombe, still with producer Neil.
Good morning.
Rhys James.
Good morning.
And now, as a Christmas treat, intern Charles has set... I've got to put my keys down because they're rattling. Sorry, Neil. It's just a bit festive. That's what I was trying to create. Some kind of, if you're not going to play the festive music, I'm going to have to create my own, mate. No?
No.
No. Okay. We're going to listen to a bit of Jonah Louie. Are we, Neil?
You really are making me do this, aren't you?
There we go. Stop the cavalry instrumental. Right, good. While Charles sets a Christmassy Call My Josh. How are you, intern Charles?
I'm very well, thank you, Josh.
So you've got 5. What subject have you chosen?
Christmas movies.
Christmas movies.
Today, yeah.
Are they true or false?
True or false?
Shall we have a look at the leaderboard, Neil? Top.
James
Acaster.
Acaster.
B.T. Edmondson, 5. Bottom.
Nish Kumar.
1. It's basically turned out to be a test of how good of friends we are.
Yeah.
But now it's a test of how good of friends you are with intern Charles an hour ago.
And my writing as well,
your
yeah.
writing. Okay.
I think we're pretty close.
Yeah, I think.
We'll find out.
Let's do it.
Right. Nish me over, mate.
Right. First one. Rock around the Christmas tree. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays a no-nonsense St. Nick who takes the law into his own hands and tracks down all the people who have been naughty throughout the year. In one scene, he snaps a giant candy cane over a robber's head while rocking around the Christmas tree plays in the background.
It's the candy cane. So
That's a good detail.
That's false for me from the off, and then the candy cane, I can picture him
What I
doing
like
it.
about this is if it is false, then it definitely means I can continue to outsource this feature because he's good at it.
Oh God!
What are you going to go with, Rhys?
I think it's too obvious a pun to be real.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
I think it's a hastily cobbled together ruse, and I'm going false.
Josh?
False is false.
I'm saying true.
It's false, sorry.
Oh, yes.
He's
One
level
out,
with
one out.
Nish.
Yeah.
4 left to...
Don't open till Christmas. A murderer prowls London, killing men dressed as Santas. To catch the killer, the police must go undercover as Santas.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, that's a fantastic film I must immediately watch. And if it's not real, you must immediately make it, Charles.
That's true, isn't it?
I've got to go. I've got to go for an optimistic true with that one.
I'm going true.
It is true.
Yes. I mean, that is a great idea for a
Oh,
film.
thank God he's not in the relegation zone.
Yeah.
DVD critics described it as unwatchable.
Unwatchable.
So there we are.
Oh.
Wow.
London, though, I always like... This sounds lame, but I like films set in London because you can see places you know.
And you can think about them on your lonely walks on
my
Christmas
lonely
Day
Christmas walks.
up the hill. Is there any cast information for that film?
I can get it in a bit.
I would like it, actually.
Santa with muscles. Hulk Hogan plays a selfish millionaire, and while on the run from the police dressed as a mall Santa, he knocks himself unconscious. When he comes to, he believes he is the real Santa Claus.
Oh, that's a good... It's not bad.
Hulk Hogan, though. Is he in a lot of
Is he
stuff?
alive?
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just a bit, mate.
Have we got a year of production?
94.
I'm going true.
I feel like the hesitation with 94 was a bluff.
I'm going to go false
But-
because he considered checking on his computer, then realised it wasn't a real film. On 1994. That shouldn't be the way I'm judging.
I don't think Hulk Hogan's done that.
What's it called?
much.
Christmas with Muscles?
Christmas
Acting.
Santa with muscles.
Santa with Muscles.
I'll go false.
I'm afraid it's true.
Oh!
And the poster's amazing. So
We'll tweet the poster.
Yeah, okay. Christmas wrapping. Ice Cube and Ludacris.
No.
False. Damn.
False.
You missed the bit where they do an inspirational
No,
rap
carry on,
with
carry on,
rapping.
carry on.
No, it was, yeah, we have got it. It's false.
No, go on. Let's hear it.
Ice Cube and Ludacris play Santa's streetwise elves who want to put the hip-hop back into Christmas. A highlight of the film is when the elves perform an inspirational rap while wrapping presents.
Oh, good description. But it's one of those ones where you go, you've thought of the phrase Christmas wrapping.
There are some puns you can see through.
Yeah. 3 out of 4.
It's false, yeah. Okay, final one. Christmas trees from Venus. The trees have been felled one too many times. A group of intergalactic Christmas trees arrive on Earth to take revenge for their earthly cousins. Many deaths involve baubles.
I mean, that is insane if that's real. But it's the sort of thing, you know what Hollywood's like, guys. Am I right?
You could pitch it. You know that thing like you should be able to pitch it in a lift.
Yeah.
You could
So it's like these Christmas trees, and basically everything goes mental, and I need some serious medical attention. I'm going to go...
For 4 out of 5.
I'm going to go... Oh, God. Do I have to answer this first?
I'll go first. I'm saying that's true.
I am not committing.
Oh, I don't want to commit either. I will go with...
I think it's false.
I'm going to go true.
It is false.
Oh, 3 out of 5. You did a very good job there, Charles.
You're welcome.
Mid-table.
Yeah, next week is war crimes, so let's see how you do on that. It's going to be a fun one.
Josh Widdicombe. Podcast. XFM.
Now, would you like to hear from Joe Williams on the idea of making your own presents?
Yes, please.
Joe Williams, formerly been on the show as an expert on Saved by the Bell. So it's pretty exciting times. In the process of making a Christmas present, I am dressing vegetables as people and taking photos of them reenacting events from the year.
I mean, where to begin?
That is brilliant. She's then put, now I've written it down, I'm not sure it's such a good idea.
I don't understand.
Well, presumably you'd have like 2 aubergines doing, you know, Rebecca Brooks's trial.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to think of visual puns on the Leverton Inquiry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
The legume, if some...
Vegisum.
It doesn't quite work.
Forget it.
Yeah, I mean, we want to know what events, really, don't we? What do you think of what are the major events of the year? I suppose, like...
World Cup.
The World Cup, yeah?
Yeah.
So you'd have Brazil played by...
I want Brazil v Germany represented by carrots and leeks.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Which way?
Well, leeks will have to be Brazil with all the goals there.
Oh, yes. Come on. Let's do this.
I'd like Joe to tweet a scene in, and then we'll retweet it, and people have to guess.
That sounds like the greatest thing that's ever happened, Neil. That genuinely sounds like perfect
Sounds
radio.
like a new round for Big Fat Quiz of the Year.
The problem for Joe Williams, the problem we've got is Joe Williams has replied to the tweet, and I don't know whether she's listening or just replied to the tweet. So, I mean, it's another test, like whether your wife loves you, Neil.
We discovered she didn't.
Should we offer it up again to see whether your wife loves you?
Yes.
Alex, if you love Neil, tweet in before 11:54.
Josh Widdicombe. XFM.
The Jam on XFM. For 2 points, what's that song called, James Acaster, who's just here?
Is it called The Magical Mystery Tour?
Yes, correct. It's called Start. I had no idea.
Oh, really?
There you go. Not interesting.
I would have guessed.
I thought what you give is what you get. Sure.
That's what I thought. I was giving a comical answer. But
the truth was very, very different.
no.
Good morning, James.
Good morning, mate. Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
I've been better. Last night, have fun last night?
Did I have fun last night? Absolutely. Had a lovely time, lovely drinks with my friends, and then I rounded the night off with wild boar sausages and mashed potato.
Wow. Is that a euphemism?
No. What would that even be?
I text in if you think that if you can come up with what. No, don't, because we can't read them out.
I mean, mashed potato is quite a harsh euphemism, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, this is going to be really horrible. I mean, they're going to tweet in about that now. No Photoshop, please.
The problem is I've now got an image of your wild boar sausage and mashed potato.
Well, you always do, though, let's face it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can pretend like you don't always go around with that image in your head.
This is the first of our Christmas specials. Fan of Christmas?
Massive fan of Christmas. You know I
Get
am.
the music on.
Oh, Christmas music.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your favourite.
Yeah, it is my favourite, yeah.
It's really sad that I know Josh's favourite Christmas song. But as soon as it came on, I said, of course it is. This is like, he always tells me, every year he tells me it's his favourite, like he hasn't told me the year before. Acaster, what's your favourite Christmas song? Mine's The Cavalry. It's good though, isn't it? It is a good song.
What's your favourite Christmas song?
Mine is, well, you don't know. That's nice, isn't it? Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. Reese, do you like Christmas songs?
Yeah, I'm not committing to a favourite.
You're not committing to a favourite?
No.
It's too early.
But I think it's... How old are you, Rhys?
23.
Yeah. When you're 27...
That's when you can.
That's when you get a
right now it's like the Smurfs Christmas special probably, but once I get a bit older, my palate might mature.
Christmas feels nostalgic enough.
Yeah.
In your late 20s.
27.
Once
you're either a pop star who dies, or you choose a favourite Christmas song.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So shall we go through a tweet?
Yeah, let's have a text or a tweet.
Okay.
Wild boar sausages would represent.
Do you know what, James? We haven't had one thing in about.
Come on, look, what is going on? It's Christmas, everyone.
Now, I revealed earlier in the show, James, when you were on your way in, that I go... I mean, this sounds so bleak now, telling someone else. On Christmas Day, I'll often go for a walk on my own.
Of course you do. Of course you do. The little walk. What do you think about? What do you think about on your walk? What kind of things do you think about when you go for a walk on your own, Josh, on Christmas Day?
The birth of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Anything else? Peace to all mankind.
Just how the previous 365 days have worked out for me.
Yeah.
And how time is such an interesting concept, and how it just keeps moving, but tradition tries to keep it in one place.
And why your family once again refused to go on a walk with you.
Do you go in the morning, or do you go at
I go at about 2, because the thing is, my parents' house doesn't. No,
all of the Christmas hubbub. All the to
when
and
it gets a bit much, you wander off for a lonely walk.
Way too much commotion for you in the Widdicombe household. Just go and get away from it. Just get out. Get your head out of the clouds. It's too much.
After and I revealed this before either of you turned up. This is probably after Christmas lunch. Do you know what Christmas lunch is in the vegetarian Widdicombe household?
Oh,
God, it just gets worse.
just
vegetable lasagna with all the trimmings.
With all the what is all the trimmings?
Roast potatoes, bread sauce.
Right. Not just more lasagna.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, mate, no wonder you go for a walk on your own.
Walk down to McDonald's.
For a walk on my own, and it just gets bleaker, is there's no phone reception at my parents' house. So I have to walk to the top of a hill to see if anyone's texted me.
And just to clarify, you said you like Christmas. That's the most stressful, awful time of year.
Josh Widdicombe. Podcast XFM.
Rhys James.
Hello.
James Acaster.
Hi, mate.
How are you?
Good. Very well.
Right.
Very well.
So do you want a story about a solo walk? What?
Went for a walk on my own, cleared my head.
Do you want a story about a solo walk?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Snowy Christmas Day 2010 solo walk with my mum's dog, Jack. He deposited a large lump of snow at my feet, which on closer inspection turned out to be a dead frozen fox.
Wow. Not only are you walking alone.
I tried to get Jack to leave the fox alone, but he kept picking it up and dragging it along with its head. Finally, in a fit of desperation, I took it off him and drop-kicked it over into a field, really hurting my foot in the process. I spent the rest of the day limping around, being haunted by the face of a frozen fox.
Right, well, I'm going to say that the drop kick was unnecessary.
Yeah, a haunting is what you deserve. If your reaction to seeing a dead fox is, I'm going to drop kick this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw it.
No, because then the dog will bring it back. That's
if you do a frisbee motion.
Throw it over the...
He's going to jump and catch it in his mouth.
Drop kick it.
How would you... I mean, let's
leave
not throw
it.
that one out. I was about to say, how would you dispose of a dead fox? I'd never say that on the radio.
I wouldn't even know where to kick the fox in order to get enough height on it that it would go over a hedge or something. If you do drop kick it.
She thinks that's how goalkeepers train.
Yeah. Like, surely, if you try to drop kick it, it would just end up just landing 1 foot in front of you again. You wouldn't be able to get enough... You have to kick it right in the middle of the spine.
All right, I'm going to draw a line.
Are you done with this, Neil?
It's a Sunday morning, yeah.
What do you do on Christmas Day, Neil? Do you have any weird? We haven't really discussed
What do you
this.
dropkick?
dress up as a fox and hang out in fields.
What do? I don't know. I'll be getting up probably incredibly early.
Do you have any weird family traditions, any of you?
I
bet the Acasters do.
Well, one thing that everyone thinks is weird at the Acaster house, which I don't think is that weird, is that for
It's nude Christmas.
yeah, so we just do it naked, and we don't celebrate
We wear
Christmas
our
at all. It's just naked day. No, we our starter.
I'm
Every
so
day.
excited.
And this is going down well in the Widdicombe house, I think. Well, not completely actually, but we have avocados with the stones taken out, with and filled with prawns covered in like garlic mayo sauce kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's always our starter, and I always thought that was a Christmas tradition and everyone does it. No, and it's not. I don't even know where it's come from, but we do it every year and I love it. But like,
Do you
it's
have
not.
it any other time of year?
No, only at Christmas.
Sacrilegious.
Christmas starter, prawn and avocado.
Do you have a pudding?
Yeah.
Do you know what we have? One word. Viennetta.
Of course. You have anything that you would make a reference to in your stand-up?
Garlic mushrooms to start.
Yeah.
Vegetable lasagna. Viennetta. As I call it, the Holy Trinity.
Walk it off alone.
Are you supposed to have a starter?
Do you not?
I don't know if I don't think I have a starter.
What do you have in the James household?
Well, just a traditional Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Just have the turkey and all the stuff.
Well, I wish we hadn't had you on as a guest, right?
Sorry, mate. What you do is you have a sort of bunch of Quality Street for starters, sort of breakfast.
Yeah. Do you have a chocolate orange?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally have a chocolate orange on the go.
Chocolate money?
The boy who cabbaged me,
Yeah.
Mick Trent, he was once given a chocolate orange. He'd never had a chocolate orange before. I didn't know about
Well,
the
we've all been
concept.
there.
Didn't know about the concept of
Every single person's experience.
so he didn't know about tap and unwrap. No one had told him about tap and unwrap, so he just ate it like an apple.
Is that even possible?
He just sat there and ate it. That's what Trent said happened. He just sat there and ate it like an apple.
So Trent just watched it. I didn't tell him.
Yeah, because he
Watched
thought it was
this unfold.
hilarious. Thought it was really funny.
Amazing.
That is brilliant. I think that more or less sums up Christmas.
Josh Widdicombe.
This is the Josh Widdicombe Show. Still joined by Rhys James.
Good afternoon.
James Acaster.
Yeah.
Producer Neil.
afternoon.
Intern Charles.
Hello.
There we go. Still not quite got his own mic.
No, it's a big shame. For those of you who can't see at home, he's using a mug as a mic instead. Just holding a mug in front of his face and talking into it, and holding a plate to his ear like a pair of headphones.
Now, we discussed that Joe Williams was a long-time listener, was tweeting, taking photos of vegetables dressed up as events from the year. She sent one in. Would you like to describe it, James?
What it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's cut a pair of very feminine eyes and lips out of a bit of paper. She's drawn them on some paper and cut them out, stuck them on an orange, wrapped the orange in what looks like a purple sock, put a upturned party pop in front of it so it looks a bit like a bottle or something. And then next to that there's like one of those kind of jars, those shallow jars that you might get I don't know.
Goo dessert.
What would be? Yeah, goo dessert would be in that. Yeah, definitely. And in front of that is like a black bit of card with a white bit of paper glued to it with some scribbles on it.
So what do you reckon it is? You know, don't you?
I know, I texted her.
Well, that's ruined it. And the event, I mean, people at home probably know.
Yeah. I'm just going to read it as she's texted it to me. This is what she wrote. Malala winning Nobel Prize. That's what she wrote. Malala winning Nobel Prize.
I mean, who is that a gift for, do you think?
Malala. I'd imagine she
Would
was
you be pleased if she could recreate the studio and vegetables by the end of the show? That would be delightful.
Yeah.
If she wants to see the four of us, I mean, she knows what we all look
Is
like.
an orange strictly a vegetable?
No.
Just getting any other business in.
Yeah. No, it's good that you picked.
Most people get confused with tomatoes, mate, but not with oranges. That's a straightforward one.
I think it's probably Satsuma as well. So I mean, the whole thing's a disaster. Should we play some music?
It's not just a perspective. It's the party popper. It's quite hard. It's what threw me off. It's the perspective. It's wrapped in a sock. It's next to a party popper. It probably is a Satsuma, actually.
Josh Widdicombe podcast. XFM.
We're more or less coming to the end of our discussion of Christmas. We'll pick it up again next week, won't we, Neil?
Yeah, second Christmas special.
It's good to do two. It's like, when they do two Only Fools and Horses or something.
It's Christmas Day and Boxing Day
Is that
in show form.
in show form? Do you think anyone, tweet in if you do. Do you think anyone will listen to this on Christmas Day?
Or I hope they download the podcast, yeah. It's one way to ignore your family.
I will, mate.
Will you?
Yeah, I'll gather the family round. Not playing charades this year.
Hello,
Your boys on the radio.
If you're listening to this now.
We haven't discussed whether you have any weird family traditions.
Well, not really traditions, but my dad loves a theme. And I'll always try to theme Christmas or any family event. He'll always try and theme
Christmas
it.
not enough of a theme in itself.
Exactly. It is in and of itself a theme. So last year we had a Brazilian Christmas on the basis that, it was on the basis that
The World Cup year?
World Cup year, and half of my family was going to the World Cup.
Right.
So it was World Cup. It was ludicrous. So
well, the squads hadn't been selected at that point, so that's very cocky.
I know, and we had to dress up.
No.
It was like there was Brazilian flag bunting all over the house, and he totally decorated it. He downloaded about 500 Brazilian songs, and he put them all in a playlist throughout the day, even though they all sound the same. So he needed one song on repeat. They all sound the same to me. And I mean that about Brazilians.
Yeah.
No. So we had that. Everyone had to dress up. What
did you wear?
I just wore a full Brazil football kit.
Right, yeah. Shin pads?
On Christmas Day.
No shin pads. Yeah, I know.
Just in case anyone's forgot during this story, this is Christmas Day. This is happening.
And so we had the Christmas dinner, but then we also, later on, we had some Brazilian food. So on Christmas Day, we're having some sort of Brazilian black bean stew, which...
Where do you live? This was at home, yeah?
They live in the favelas, don't you?
If we didn't... Yeah.
But you live in the favelas, don't you?
And it was insane.
Wow. So what's the theme this year?
Well, that's still open. He keeps asking, what are we going to do as the theme this year? And everyone's kind of gone, we're not doing a theme, Mike.
So what was
We're sick of the theme.
Can you talk me through the outfits of your family?
So it was mostly football kits. It was quite Route 1. Because what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
And
you could go Rio Carnival, women in a spangly
well,
bikini.
my nana did.
No!
Not a spangly bikini. She went Rio Carnival.
Whoa.
This sash, red sort of sash. And she had, I think, some sort of fruit basket on her head. Which, it arguably nothing to do with Brazil. Yeah, the research element of this day was very limited.
Just recycling her outfit from the previous year.
Yeah.
Hawaiian showgirls.
Man from Del Monte.
It's mental. And this year it's up for debate. So if you've got any suggestions,
So did you
he's
have a
looking
normal
for a
Christmas
theme.
dinner and then you had the black bean stew later on?
Yeah.
Was there any themed presents?
No, I don't think so. No.
Is it normally
with
like
it?
a big...
Yeah, well, you have no choice but to commit. I mean,
Is the theme normally...
Go hard or go home, that's my view.
You're the one guy. To say bar humbug about Brazilian Christmas is quite an extreme.
have to
You don't want to be
learn
the
it.
one guy not getting involved. Everyone's in yellow, and you're there sulking.
And I'd like to just end the conversation by saying I think we all did well not to address the obvious way that someone could have stuck with the theme of Brazilian.
Yeah.
Very proud of ourselves there, guys.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you.
None of us referenced it at any point until now.
Yeah, cheers, Josh.
I
We
didn't-
got through that.
Oh, ruined it.
That would have been good if that was what he actually meant and he was really confused why you're all dressed as football players. Guys, this is not in the spirit of Brazilian Christmas. Am I the only one who made the effort?
Another year we had to, everyone had to bring a food, like a novelty food that represented themselves. It was insane. So we spent years, there was a lot of jokes. In the weeks building up to Christmas, everyone's trying to decide, there was a lot of jokes, like my brother saying, Rhys, take cocktail sausages, that sort of stuff. Pretty base
Yeah.
humour. In the end, I took candy sticks. Candy sticks
Yeah, yeah.
sweets, because they are incredibly thin and incredibly white.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
Very
pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm warming to the idea of themed Christmas because every year you just do the same thing, don't you? It'd be good if you had
Another year,
themed
everyone
one.
had to do a performance
No.
of some sort. My dad did a rap.
Oh!
He did a rap to Lose Yourself.
Really?
He changed the lyrics to make them about the family. He wore a backwards cap.
Lose yourself, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Lose yourself on the Yuletide.
time.
Have I ever said about the year my dad... we will finish this link in a minute because I can see your fingers twitching now. My dad once gave his children... over the year, he collected the different denominations of coin in different bottles. 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s and pounds. Obviously had more ones than pounds. So they're all different bottles and it was difficult to tell what was worth more. So he brought them out, one for each of the children, and then we had to choose which we had.
What kind of power trip is your dad on?
Gets better. And then the order of who got to choose first was the people who earned the least.
And do you know how much did you get?
I don't remember, but
what did you choose? It's like the end of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
I think the best
Someone
would have been
turned
about
into dust.
20s. You'd go middle range, wouldn't it? It's not going to be ones.
Yeah,
It's not going to be pounds.
right.
Your best is going to be about 20s.
But pounds I would choose because I'll be able to look at that and judge roughly how much that is.
I love the fact that you're getting into it. My
I
dad...
think it's great.
What other carnival-based games has your dad given you on Christmas?
Yeah, and the one that got the least was sacrificed to our God.
Josh Widdicombe. XFM podcast.
We should do plugs. Neil, would you like to plug anything?
No, I'm alright.
Fair enough. Well, that's fine. Nothing?
No, I will. Dave,
No, too late. Right. James Acaster.
I am doing the final run of my show Recognise at
Are you
the
then
Soho
hanging up
Theatre.
Recognise forever?
I'm going to be doing it twice next year at 2 different festivals. But this is the final London run and ends on the 23rd of December from tomorrow.
Rhys James.
I will be doing the first and final London run of my Edinburgh show at Soho Theatre in February.
Yeah.
I can't stress enough how much I need you to buy a ticket for financial reasons.
Okay. It's the 9th to the 14th of February, 8:30pm.
Yep.
I know that because it's in front of me. Valentine's Day, do you think that's going to be a... It's
for my
I've
relationship.
seen it. It wasn't particularly romantic.
No, it's quite depressing about romance, really.
Yeah. But,
perfect.
go along if you're single.
That's the perfect time for it.
Yeah.
People on Valentine's Day who...
If you're at my show on Valentine's Day, I imagine you're not in a happy relationship. So, if anything, you'll relate.
Right, well,
I
that's
had a
two
Valentine's
tickets
thing in
in.
Swansea once, just 20 couples hating it. Really great. Really
20
great,
Valentine's Days ruined in one
20
go.
all ruined, and you could tell by looking at the couples whose idea it was to come and who didn't want to go.
If you want your Valentine's Day ruined, Soho Theatre, return begins.
9th to the 14th of February. Thank you very much for coming in. It's
Thank
been a
you for having
pleasure.
me.
Thank you, James.
Always.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you.
Thank you, intern Charles.
Alright.
Coming up, Sunta.